So, first of all, we have to introduce ourselves. As you just heard, my name is Alex. As I count to 3, all of you yell out your name. 1, 2, 3! Now I know all your names. But somebody here has a name we have to work on a little bit. Who knows the name of this instrument? Think about it before you say it. What is the name of this instrument? Who knows? It's a classical marimba. That's one way that we can say this. Where does the word marimba come from? We learn it in the West as a Bantu word, meaning many songs or many notes. Marimba. We say it sometimes in South Africa, a classical marimba. What's the difference between a marimba and a classical marimba? Anybody know? So I need hands. There are about 500 of you, so show me who wants to say something. Don't be afraid. All right, so I'll try to put it this way. Normally, a classical instrument, or an instrument used for classical music, is arranged like a piano. It's difficult to see because you're all seated very low. But if you saw it from my angle, you see that these are the white keys of the piano and these are the black keys. So when I decided to study this instrument in music school, I decided not only to use the sticks as if they were sticks on a drum, like a percussion instrument. I decided to use it as if it was a form of piano. With white keys and black keys, you can do a lot more than just with one row. Okay, there's a family name that each of you have. What's the name of the family that the marimba belongs to? Raise your hand. What's the name of the family? Okay, we could say percussion, but that would be a big family. There's a smaller family that this belongs to. It starts with a very special letter. Xylophone. That's right. You need to raise hands so I can see who's talking first. A xylophone. Xylophone comes from Greek, not Bantu, and it means wood sound. So, can we say that this is a marimba? Yes. Can we say this is a xylophone? Yes. Can we say this is a percussion instrument? Yes. Very simple. But it belongs to another family as well. I want you to think about this. What is the other family this belongs to? Some people have 2 family names, don't they? What's the other family this belongs to? Think about it. Is it a string instrument? Yes. Who says yes, it's a string instrument? Who says no, it's not a string instrument? Oh, who's not sure? All right, let's find out. Normally a string instrument means like a violin or a guitar. Guitar is also another multi-family instrument. We'll come back to the guitar in a little bit. A string instrument normally is produced by the string itself. Does this have a string? Yes. The string holds the bar in the air so that it doesn't get damped. So this has a string, but it's not a string instrument. So therefore it has to belong to what other family? Okay, she says, is it a woodwind instrument? Who says, yes, it's a woodwind instrument? Who says, no, it's not a woodwind instrument? Who's not sure? Okay. Is it made out of wood? Yes. Yes, all right. I want to hear 3 examples of the woodwind family. Who can name me members of the woodwind family? A flute is a woodwind instrument. Wait a second, aren't flutes made out of metal? There it gets complicated because old flutes in the Baroque time used to be made out of wood, so it became part of the woodwind family, even if they're made of metal. So yes, flute is a woodwind. What are other woodwind instruments?
Clarinet.
Clarinet, very famous instrument. What else is woodwind? What's the big form of the clarinet? There's the bass clarinet. There's the bassoon. There's also a saxophone. It's a reed instrument. These are woodwinds in a way. Is this similar to a flute and a clarinet? No, it's made of wood, and that could fool you. No, it's not a wood. Okay, it's not a string. It's not a woodwind. What has to be the other family it belongs to? I need hands. Show me hands. This is simple. Come on, girls. Okay, who says it's a brass instrument? Who says it's not a brass instrument? Who says they don't know? All right, well, once again, it's a confusing instrument because who knows what these are called here? Pipes. Okay. Not really. They used to be pipes in another life. We have another word that we used to call these based on what they do. What do these pipes do? They resonate. So we call these resonators. I want to hear 3 examples of the brass family. Who can tell me members of the brass family? I need you to raise hands, please. It's the only way you can do it. Yes?
Trumpet.
Trumpet is one of the loudest versions of the brass family. What else? Raise your hands, please. Tuba. That's right. What else? Trombone. Is this similar to a trumpet and a trombone? Not really. This is made out of metal. This is made out of metal. Look, just like brass instruments. But brass is a very heavy metal. This is made out of aluminum. What's the difference between brass and aluminum? That's brass. Sorry, I can't hear you. It's much, much lighter. Matter of fact, if these resonators are made out of brass, you can't carry them. They will kill you. That's why we make them out of aluminum, okay, nowadays. So it's not only the material it's made of, it's also the kind of sound. In a brass instrument, the sound is made by the sound going through the metal. Does the sound go through the pipe? All right, who says the sound goes through the pipe? Who says the sound does not go through the pipe? Who speaks English? All right, good, that's a second. No, it does not go through the pipe. The pipe acts like your lung, okay? Just like your voice comes through in the larynx, the lungs help amplify the sound. It's a natural form of amplification. That's not quite the same as a brass instrument at all. So now we have a problem. It's not brass. It's not string. It's not woodwind. So therefore it has to be a member of the... Somebody said it's not exactly the right word. Okay, what's the better word for that family? Keyboard. Give me 5 members of the keyboard family. No, raise your hands, please. Piano, of course, that's the easy one. What else? An organ, right? The king of instruments, the largest of all instruments is the organ. What else is a keyboard instrument? Okay, when people say keyboards, normally they mean the electronic keyboards, the synthesizers, the Moogs, the Wurlitzers. Okay, what else is a keyboard instrument? What's the little version of the piano from the Baroque era? Harpsichord. What about the keyboard that you play like this? What's that called? An accordion. Is that keyboard? Yes, and it's also a member of another instrument, the reed family, because when you pull it apart, it sends the air across the reed. Okay, this is the secret. This instrument belongs to 2 families, percussion and keyboard. And so what I like to do is to change the emphasis, because most people in Africa are used to the percussion aspect. What I decided to do is to show how to play this as a keyboard instrument, just like a piano. But a piano, like this guy over here, that has 7 octaves. I only have 5 octaves here. More importantly, how many fingers does a piano player have? 10. Normally 10. I have a problem. Can I play everything written for the piano? No. Can I play easy pieces for the piano? Yes. Particularly pieces written